In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a few apps you can use to earn extra cash starting today for groceries, gas, maybe your favorite latte, all from your phone with these legitimate apps that are well rated. And I use all of these myself, so that's why I can speak to it. All right, welcome back to Home Base Haven, your safe haven for real work from home jobs. Today's video is a little bit different. This is more in my side gig category. I do have a playlist for this on my channel if you haven't seen it yet. And today, as you can tell from the title, we're going to be focusing on these apps to earn extra cash. There are a lot of ones out there that you've heard of, survey apps, and to be honest with you, when I first heard about these survey apps, I did not think that they were legit. I thought that sounds too simple. That doesn't make any sense that people pay for that. But the truth is, they are real. There are legit ones, and those are the only ones I'm going to bring to you guys. And we're going to start with this first one called Prime Opinion. Get paid for taking free surveys. Your opinions are valuable and businesses are willing to pay for them. So earn cash today. So think about these. They are market research study apps. So they're not just completely random, real businesses. And when you take these surveys, you will either get a very strong idea of who the business is or very literal because they'll have you kind of agree to confidentiality and not speaking about maybe this new product they're coming out with or a new platform or whatever it may be for these well-known companies and these very well-known brands, and they want to get real people's opinions on them, real customers that fit, their demographic, their target audience that they market to. So that's where you come in, and that's where we come in because like I said, I use these apps as well. So you can earn up to $5 per survey, and you can see the number available in the US that are currently available to be taken right now. It says the average user earned $11 yesterday, and you can cash out from as little as $5 earned. And as you can tell, they are highly rated on Trustpilot. All right, so I'm going to show you my own dashboard so you can see exactly how it looks. I haven't done this in a while, probably like maybe a few days since I've actually tapped in here. And what I like about this is they used to have a point system where they show you not only how long each survey would take, which I love, and then they break it down into categories here, but they also let you know exactly just straight up money, how much you're going to earn for your time. It used to be the point system, and they made it really easy to see now. So you can do the ones that are best matches for you. So based on your profile, they have you answer some profile questions because with market research studies, they have target audiences. So if you fit the target audience for XYZ company, XYZ brand, or whatever it may be, these will be the ones that fall under your best match where it's like you're most likely to get approved for these. So what you have on your dashboard, if you go to short surveys, like let's say you say, you know what, I only want to put in maybe 5 minutes, of my time to survey today or whatever. You can say, okay, this one takes just 5 minutes. I can earn 31 cents. We'll try that. These may have some screeners when you first open them. I can't open these right now, again, for confidentiality, but they give you the details that you need to know. And if you start taking an app and you're not into it and you're like, you know what, I don't want to do this app, or excuse me, this survey, you can just close it out and choose another one from your dashboard. But this one is really great. 4 minutes and you can earn almost $2 compared to, let's say, this one that's 6 minutes of your time, much more, 2 more minutes of time, but you make way less. So you can just scan it. You can see which ones have the highest payout that are available, and you can see in real time that these are constantly being uploaded. So as people take them and the queues fill up for each survey, they'll take them down and it will refresh with new ones. So you have plenty of options. And they also have games on the app. I'm not familiar with the games feature. Personally, as you can see, this is new. I haven't played the games yet, but when we take a look at it, you will see that they have different games. So let's say you wanted to play. Now, this isn't just what you get up front. Let me show you how it breaks down. So they'll tell you about the game, and then for installing the game, there's no payout for that, for this one at least. And then as you go to different levels, it looks like then you earn an amount once you've reached certain status within the game, and it just goes up from there, and they break down the steps for you here. And then they give you a time frame to complete it, or at least to reach, however far you're trying to go. So that's just a quick breakdown. Like I said, I haven't used the games feature personally. I just stick to the surveys, but that is an option there. It looks like there's great earning potential there as well if you want to try it out. And this is, again, just a great one that you can use. It's really straightforward. and just a straightforward way to earn some extra cash that can add up quicker than you think. You might look at these and think, is this even worth my time? It can be. It depends on what you're looking for. You can put in a few minutes a day, 5, 10, 15 minutes, and depending on which ones you choose, you can earn some easy cash just like that. And what I love about these is that you have different options for payout. You can get paid directly to your bank account. You can have them pay out to your PayPal. And I've done this several times, so this isn't the full amount that I've earned on this app since I started using it last year. This is just my current balance. I have cashed out a few times before. And you can cash out when you've earned as little as $5. And you can get, like I said, to your bank account, PayPal, or they have several different gift card options that you can choose from. And what I love about that is, let's say, especially with the holidays coming up, and you're like, you know what, I want to give a gift card to so and so, maybe my kid's teacher or a friend or family member for XYZ amount. You can just use this as a way to help you pay for that and just get that very easily. And that's, less money coming out of your pocket in a straightforward, simple way. All right, let's go into the next one. Now, this is another one of my favorite ones that I do. This is Survey Junkie, and it's the same type of thing where you take surveys and you get paid. Now, a little bit about this app. I'm going to go here and show you my personal dashboard again. Now, over $55,000 is paid to Survey Junkie members daily. Okay, this app is really dishing out the cash to their members. And for all of these, it is free to join. There's no sign up fee or anything like that. It's very straightforward with your email. You create your profile. And like I said, you could literally start earning today. All right, so they pay out, like I said, $55,000 daily to their members. So, I mean, you need to get your share looking for. Earn up to $100 a month by taking 3 surveys daily. And you can earn up to $130 per month by taking 4 surveys per day. So, just to kind of help you think about it in the way of like what you could realistically make over the course of the month by putting in a little bit of time. It depends on which ones you choose. This one also shows you how much time each survey takes, and they give you the points here. Right now I have 1,700 points, well, 1,701 points, and this equates to $17.01. That's literally what this equates to. If you go to redeem now, you would see where you could easily switch it to cash, and since I have well over $5, I can cash out now if I wanted to. Again, it's a similar where I can go to get it to my PayPal, directly to my bank account, or I can redeem one of many different gift cards, like get an Amazon gift card, Walmart, Sephora. There's several different options. This is also free to join. I'll have the sign up links for these in my description box to make it really easy for you guys. You just simply take these surveys, share your opinion, and you can get paid for it. Again, this is not a get rich quick thing. This is literally just for real everyday cash that you can use for groceries, gas. I mean, if you do 3 surveys a day and you can earn up to $100 per month, what could you do with an extra $100 per month? Can that cover maybe your phone bill or your gas bill, or take $100 off one of your larger bills? Just think of it in that straightforward kind of perspective to see how you can use these type of apps to make some low stress money to help take off a little bit of the load of your bills. All right, now let's look at another one. And if you're liking any of these so far, please go ahead and hit that like button. Share with someone else that could benefit from low stress ways to earn some extra cash for their groceries or their gas, whatever it may be, and share the wealth. This one is called ProductTube. This is another one that I use, and this one in particular, this does require you to leave your house. So this isn't technically a work from home, but it is low stress and again very straightforward, and I'll break it down for you. So with ProductTube, you will be making short videos that you do not have to be in. Again, you will not be in these videos. You don't have to show your face, you don't have to say your name, you don't have to have social media following, none of that. And it's all done either directly in the app, or you can just create a video from your phone. So with these, it's also market research, product research from major brands, and when you do these, you will see which specific brand you are working with for these. And there's varying amounts you can earn, and they just have like little projects where when you're already going to the grocery store, or if you're going to be passing by a grocery store, close to one, you can work these in very seamlessly. So they'll have a set of questions for you to answer, and they really just want everyday shoppers' opinion on how they like the packaging of a certain product or the way it's placed on the shelves. Um, what you would prefer to buy over this particular brand, how it compares to other brands, questions like that. And you get paid just for sharing your opinion. And they just want you to take a video showing you in the store, looking at these displays, looking at the packaging, and comparing it to other brands. And you just answer the set of questions. It's very important that you pay attention to the questions that they want you to answer, because if you don't answer all of the questions, you could be docked some of the pay for your video. And once you complete the video, answer the questions, you upload it to the app, very easy, and then you wait for them to pay you. And this is one of the fastest paying apps that I use. And I recently did one early this week. I submitted it. I was paid like 2 days later to my wallet. And when I went to submit to redeem it, I got it the very next day or later that day. And with this one is a little bit different. They don't pay in cash, they pay in Amazon gift cards. So this one in particular is great if you want to purchase anything on Amazon, which of course includes groceries. So that's how I prefer to use my payouts from this app. And each day this is reloaded with different projects you can choose from, and you can take a screener. Now with this one, a few tips. One, when you see the category, you go into each one to first qualify, quote unquote, to do that particular project. Now, if you see here that the category says cat litter, and the first screening question is, do you have a pet? And you say no, of course, if you don't have a cat, then you don't qualify, but just know that you're not going to be able to do that project. Or if it says, for this one, for energy drinks, if you go in and it's like, okay, select the different products you're going to be shopping for on your next shopping trip. If you select everything but the energy drink category, you're not going to get qualified to do that project. So you guys get the gist. I'm not telling you to lie about what you're shopping for, but I'm just letting you know as a tip what you can expect to be accepted for to get that project, and then, by consequence, get that money. So just a little tip of that one. And again, this pays in Amazon gift cards that you can use for anything you'd buy on Amazon, which of course includes the groceries, which is I'm trying to help you guys with today if you're interested, or just, whatever you want to use that extra cash for. Everything's on Amazon, right? So that is it with this one. I do want to show you my personal earnings. So my available balance right now is zero because I just cashed out earlier this week. I had $56 from just I think from between just two different assignments I did. And the lifetime rewards, though, I started doing this in December of last year of 2024, and I haven't even done it that consistently. There were large gaps in the time frame that I worked on this app, and this is how much I earned in that time frame, doing it very passively here and there, taking long breaks. So just to give you an idea of realistically the dent you can make in your bills and what you can expect. There's varying amounts for different ones. I think the highest payout I received from one of these was $100, and sometimes the larger ones like that might require you to make maybe 2 or 3 videos, and they give you that breakdown when you look at the details. So if you don't want to do it, you don't have to, of course, but they let you know up front what to expect, so you know what you're going to do once you're in the store recording these videos. Another major tip, because it can be hard, of course, to remember the different questions, I like to take notes ahead of time before I go to the store. So when I'm at home, I'll just get a little sticky pad or like an index card or something like that. I'll just write out the questions I need to answer to make sure I hit all the questions. And don't forget, because I have mom brain, if you've got a sharp memory, don't worry about it. But it just makes your life a little bit easier when you're in store recording the video. And again, you don't have to be in these videos at all. They blatantly tell you they don't want to see you in the video. They just want to see the product that they are having you assess. And just write down those questions, have it with you. So just make sure that you hit all those questions so that you get your full pay for your time. And literally, these videos just take a couple minutes. I mean, you could easily, knock out these 10-minute projects. you can knock that out in under an hour because these videos are that short. So that's like what, $30 an hour if you want to think of it that way. And usually there's several of these that pop up that pay 30, 40, just depends on your area, and it is based on your location. So whatever major grocery stores or retailers are in your area, those are the ones that you will be um, getting these projects for. Okay, so it is going to vary. Everyone's not going to have the same dashboard. It just depends on where you are and what fits your profile. And another tip is do not worry about talking to yourself in the store. If you're like, I don't want to make videos, I don't want to be awkward, people are going to stare. Literally, nobody cares. Trust me, I was nervous at first, but I'm like, let me just try this because this is such a straightforward way to make some extra cash. And I tried it, and no one pays attention to you. If anything, it just looks like you're on FaceTime, or if you feel so compelled, you could say, I get paid to do this because you do. And I mean, if anything, they'd be like, hey, you're getting paid to do something really easy. So don't worry about what other people think. This is extra cash that you can use to make your life a little bit easier. Lower some bills a little bit. All right. So that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here, please make sure you check the description box, one, for the links for all of these so that you can sign up and start earning cash today. And again, the fastest paying one will be product tube because it is just sending you a gift card. So that makes it, I think quicker for them to get that out to people, and they send it via email. You click it and you easily add that to your Amazon account. And then, yeah, so any job leads I share, side gigs like this, all of that information goes to my email list first. So make sure you sign up if you haven't already. And then you can check out any applicable links I have here, as well as the digital products I have available for you guys, like this free download here and my Get Paid to Train AI Beginner's Guide. All right, so please leave me a comment below if you like videos like this with side gigs, if you want to see more. If you use these apps already, share with me in the comments, or if you're going to sign up today and get started with these apps to lower those grocery bills, let me know so I can cheer you on. Let me know if you have any questions or if you want any extra tips about any of these so I can help you out. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will talk to you again soon.